My name is Julio and I work in the emergency departments of the Chaco hospitals Julio Perrando, Eva Perón, and the Villa Prosperidad Health Center. I prefer the night shifts because time seems to pass faster, the pace is more agile, and the cases are more interesting. I'm a surgeon and I try to rationalize everything that happens, but obviously there's something else. The situations I'll tell you about happen, and will keep happening. People who work in healthcare know that many inexplicable things occur in these places. I don't know how to classify it. I don't know if it's energy or what, but the tension produced in an environment where people die, where relatives cry, where there is a lot of pain, can be felt. The atmosphere becomes charged and it takes a while to settle down. Once I dozed off during a break until I heard a scream. Someone was calling for the nurse. I got up and went to see who it was, but there was no one outside. I asked the nurse and we both heard it, but we preferred to forget. We thought it must have been exhaustion. One night a man, apparently a homeless person, timidly knocked on the emergency door. A nurse attended him, registered him, and took him into the exam room. His complaint was difficulty breathing, cough, and fever. The physical exam didn't show much, so I ordered an X-ray and sent him to the radiology technician. She asked him to position himself and took the radiograph. Then she went into the darkroom to develop it and said she suddenly felt very cold and immediately felt someone breathing on the back of her neck. The breath kept getting stronger and stronger. She rushed out of the darkroom and, when she came out, the man was gone. It was impossible for him to have hidden anywhere. The door was locked from the inside. The patient had literally disappeared. She was terrified and ran to the emergency desk. We called a police officer and searched everywhere, but found nothing. We were left wondering where he had gone. It was 3:15 a.m. early in the morning. The security manager arrived and suggested we review the cameras. We were all watching the recordings, tense and expectant, until the footage reached 3:15. On the recording you can see the nurse opening the door, but no one enters. Then you see me in the hallway talking to nothing. At no time does any other person appear. Later you see the technician open the X-ray room door and speak, but there is no one there. We all fell silent. We didn't want to look crazy. We had all seen and interacted with that vagabond, but the cameras did not capture him, only our eyes, or our imagination, had. I should add that the X-ray I ordered came out as if nothing had been there, like an X-ray of air. But the most terrifying part was that the man had registered under the name of someone who had disappeared in the river and been declared dead a couple of months earlier. He was a fisherman and his body was never found.